Okay, so we got the update here. We've added rice. Didn't add as much as I thought I would. Wanted to add a cup, but I think I only had about a half cup left. And I added instant rice. I didn't take time to boil rice for like 30 minutes and all that crap. Um, then I had to add like 4 more ounces of water. So we're up to like 14 ounces of water, something like that right now. And about 4 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of peanut butter, and about 1 tablespoon of honey. And this, it tastes exactly like I thought it would. It tastes like a pad thai, like a peanut thai. Your typical Asian cuisine peanut thai. And then, so I was going to dip some crackers in it. These are Ritz knockoffs. Normally they're not that good. It's okay like that. I mean, if you want peanut thai, it really tastes like it. But really that soup, the base to it, I'm definitely going to make that base more often. So try it with this. And that's good. That brings out the honey flavor there. Has a little bit of sweetness, its own saltiness to it, which this might require a little bit of salt to it yourself. Depending on your flavors you like to eat. And that's how I cook. I make I turn one meal into about 6 different things sometimes. You just taste it along the way to see where we're going. And then I'll pull out like 6 condiments. A lot of times I was like sprinkle a little bit of condiment here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Overlap some of them and take a little bite, of each little area to see how it tastes. I've been doing this for years. I got a whole bunch of stuff I made up. I used to call my kitchen the cooking lab. I'd use it for science stuff and just inventing new recipes. But overall, I think I found that I really like this peanut butter, honey, and butter soup base I made. That was really delicious. And if you like, and I knew, I assumed this is going to turn out tasting like a peanut thai. And it does. So, if you like that, this turns out pretty well. And of course, every ingredient you use from every manufacturer, every little discrepancy in the maker of what you've used is going to change the flavor. Use some real butter. It's going to get rid of that mildly plasticky fake taste. It's not really there. And really with the peanut thai taste, it's definitely in place. And with the soup stuff, you really couldn't tell it was there. But to be honest, that doesn't necessarily mean that butter's even going to make it taste better or worse. It really depends. You got to actually apply your real butter, and then that depends on whether you're using unsalted, salted, European, whatever. It really depends. Everything you make depends on the maker, ingredients, and then it can also depend on the year or the month it's made, because maybe a bad production line came out, and then, as you guys all know, your flavors will change. McDonald's fries don't taste like they used to. Things like that. They change it, and then it tastes different. So I really think that that honey, about 6 parts honey, about 4 parts butter. I use fake butter. And then about 1 part honey, and 6 parts peanut butter, if I didn't say that right. And then I added, what's the freaking measurements there with the water? I added freaking, the previous measurements I said, I added, that would be like 6 cups of water. So I don't know the translation there, right? So 6 tablespoons of peanut butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of honey, and about 6 to 8 ounces of water. Created like a really good soup base there. Like I said, this actually turned out here with adding half a cup of rice to it. This turned out tasted like peanut Thai, which I assumed it would. I never really looked up the ingredients on how to make that stuff, but I just assumed from working with flavors so often, so many things before, this is going to end up tasting like peanut Thai. And it does, but to be honest, brother, soup was so good. And that's very American there, to just have a bunch of butter, boil that into a soup, and then eat it, add something else to it. It's very American there. So once we had the rice, we ended up with a traditional Asian flavored dish here, which I assumed from the start that's where we're getting at.